Hi, in this video we are going to see about a Python IEEE project which is entitled as Advanced Fake Job Post Prediction Using Machine Learning for Online Recruitment Scam Detection, which is an enhancement of IEEE base paper titled Detection of Fake Online Recruitment Using Machine Learning Approach, which is an IEEE 2025 conference paper. So before seeing the execution of the project, let me brief about this project. Nowadays, due to the easy availability of internet all over the world, the companies and organizations are started posting their wanted recruitment for the job in the online job posting portals, so that everyone can able to utilize it and they can search for the job. Earlier days, only the IT job postings are being posted, but nowadays all kinds of jobs are being posted in the online portals only. So now the problem is the scammers started utilizing this online job portals to scam the people, to make the people fraud. So here in the base paper, the authors have utilized the machine learning approach for detecting this kind of online fake job posting prediction. So here in the base paper, the authors have utilized the data set called Employment Scam Dataset, and they have used the machine learning models such as random forest, gradient boosting machines, and SGBoost. So based on that, they have implemented this project, and these details have been mentioned in the base paper. But we're not going to do the same as mentioned in the base paper. So now let us see about what is the enhancement that we have done from the base paper or the existing system. Before seeing the details, let us see about the models that we are used in our project. So we are used 4 different models in our proposed system. The first model is MLP classifier, the second one is passive aggressive classifier, third one is gradient boosting classifier, and the final one is K neighbors classifier. The first model, MLP classifier, achieved the train score of 99% and test score of 98%. And the second model, passive aggressive classifier, achieved the accuracy train score of 98% and accuracy test score of 97%. The third model, gradient boosting classifier, achieved the accuracy train score of 92% and accuracy test score of 91%. Finally, for the real-time prediction for the text processing, we have used K neighbors classifier, which achieved the overall accuracy score of 96%. So now let us see about our proposed system. So the proposed system title is Advanced Fake Job Post Prediction Using Machine Learning for Online Recruitment Scam. And here you can see the IEEE base paper title and IEEE base paper abstract. So coming to our proposed system abstract, the abstract starts with the need for this project, and for this project we have developed using Python as the backend code, and for the front end we have used HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and Flask for the web framework. So here, as mentioned, we are going to use the 4 different models: MLP classifier, passive aggressive classifier, gradient boosting classifier, K neighbors. So all the details of the accuracy percentage has been mentioned here in the abstract part. And coming to the data set part, so we are going to use the same data set that is mentioned in the base paper, which is Employment Scam data set, which is shortly known as EMSCAD. So here the data set contains around 17,880 job posting details, and which has 18 attributes. So now let me show you the data set part and then we'll move to the next part. So in the model folder, we have given this data set fake job postings. So this is the data set that we are going to train the system. So as mentioned, you can just scroll down and you can see it contains around 17,880 data set records, and you can see the features such as ID, title, location, department, salary range, company description, requirements, benefits, telecommuting, has company logo, has questions, employment type, required experience, required education, industry, function, fraudulent. So these are all the features that is available in the dataset part. So coming back to the abstract document, so next, after the dataset is sorted, we are going to do the pre-processing. So in the pre-processing, it includes the steps like data loading and handling the missing values. So then we'll be selecting the features We are not going to use all the 18 features. We are going to use the features such as description, telecomputing, has company logo, has question, employment type, required experience and required education and function. So based on that, the model is going to be trained. And finally, we are going to add an additional feature, which is the live job prediction, where we are going to use a platform called Intenshala link of it. So the user can able to copy the link from the Intenshala website job and then can paste it in our system, so that it will extract the job description from that website, and based on the model that we have trained using the k-neighbor classifier, it will be listing whether it is a fraudulent job or it is a correct job. So finally, we'll be showing the model performance using the performance analysis parameters like precision, recall, F1 and the confusion matrix, and we show the static visualization charts also. So these details have been mentioned in our proposed abstract part. So coming to the existing system, as mentioned, we are going to consider the base paper as the existing one. So in the existing system part, the authors have utilized the machine learning model for detecting the fake online job posting. So here they have used the combination of natural language processing techniques and the machine learning algorithms to classify the job posting, whether it is a legitimate or the fraudulent category. This is the primary goal that they have used. So in the dataset part, as mentioned earlier, then in the base paper also they are using the same dataset that we are going to use, EMSCAD. It contains the same features and all the details. And for textual feature engineering, they have used the job description and related text fields, which undergoing the TF and IDF and word embedding process. Next, for data balancing techniques, the existing system uses the two powerful oversampling strategies, SMOT, that is synthetic minority oversampling technique, and ADASYN, that is adaptive synthetic sampling. So these two techniques they are used in the data balancing technique in the existing system. And for the models, as mentioned, they have used random forest, adapt boost, gradient boosting, XG boost kinds of thing. And finally, they show the model training and the evaluation part. So these details are mentioned in the existing system part. And coming to the disadvantages of the existing system, so the main disadvantages of the existing system are limited model diversity, no real-time job post evaluation, lack of user interaction and visualization, model selection not available to users, limited feature set during prediction, no export or report generation feature, no integration of model evaluation metrics for comparison. So these are the main disadvantages of the existing system. So coming to the proposed system, as mentioned, we are going to use the Python for the backend, HTML, CSS and JavaScript for the frontend, and Flask for the web framework. So here we are going to use the dataset employment scam dataset, so which contains 17,818 records, which includes the 18 attributes. So here we are going to use 4 models: MLP classifier, passive aggressive classifier, gradient boosting classifier, K nearest neighbor classifier. So here in the prediction part, we are going to use the features job description, telecomputing, has company logo, has question, employment type, required experience, required education and function. And here we have another additional feature where the user can able to export the results in a PDF format. And another one is live job, so where you can able to copy the link from Intenshala website and you can paste it so that it will predict whether it is a fraudulent or legitimate job. So these were the features that is mentioned. And finally we show the performance analysis parameters and the graph part. So all these details have been mentioned in the proposed system part. Now let us see about the advantages of the proposed system. So the main advantages of the proposed system are high accuracy with multiple models, real-time job link analysis, user selectable model for prediction, smart feature selection, web-based interactive interface, export to PDF for record keeping, comprehensive model performance analysis, enhanced detection through deep learning and online learning, scalable and extended framework, protection against employment scams. So these are the main advantages of our proposed system has been described in this part. Next, let us see about the system architecture. So first is the data acquisition, where we are going to use the employment scam beacon data set, and then in the data pre-processing, the loading data and handling missing values is being used, and then the training model will be training with the MLP classifier, passive aggressive classifier, gradient boosting classifier, neighbors classifier. And finally, we'll be showing two different results. One is with the predicted result with the data set, and another one is with the live prediction from intentionally. So it will be classifying whether it is a fraudulent or the legitimate. And in performance analysis, we'll be showing the performance analysis of each model with the accuracy, precision, recall, and F measure value, and the confusion matrix of the model. And finally, we'll show this static visualization graphs in it. Next, the system requirement. These are all the minimum hardware requirements. And the software requirements, it can be executed in Windows 10 or 11. Coding language uses Python 3.12.0. Web framework is Flask. Frontend part contains HTML, CSS, and the JavaScript. And this is the reference, that is the IEEE base paper reference. So now let us see the execution of the project. Before execution, make sure that you have fulfilled the requirement that is mentioned in the requirement file with the exact version of the Python libraries installed in the system. Now go into the source code folder. Inside that we have this online recruitment file. Inside that we have the app.py and other files. So here in the address bar, let me type cmd and click enter. So the command prompt window open with the exact location of it. Now type python space app.py and click enter, and kindly wait for a few minutes. So now you can see this URL. Just copy this URL. Go to any of your browser. I'm going to Google Chrome. Paste it. So now you can see the project home screen or welcome screen with the project title, Advanced Fake Job Post Prediction Using Machine Learning for Online Recruitment Scam Detection. First, you just click this login menu. It will be navigated to the login page. Kindly note that this is a static login page because we have not used any database in the project. So just enter the default username and password as admin and then click the login button. So now you can see the login message and click OK. So now it will be navigated to the upload part, so where you need to upload the data set. So just select the choose file. Now go into the project source code location. Inside that we have this upload.csv file. Just select this and then click the upload button. Now after uploading the data set, it will be navigating to the preview part where you can see the data set that is uploaded. So this is the preview the data set part. So you can see the data set that is uploaded in the browser part. So scroll down till end of the page. You can see the click to train or test button. Just click this. So now after some time you can see training finish message. You click OK. So now it will be navigated to the important part of the project, that is the prediction part. So where you need to enter the details, description, telecommuting, as company logo, as question, employment type, required experience, required education, function, prediction model, etc. So now you can enter those details from the test data or in the train data set part. So now let me go into the test data folder and just show you with the few cases of it. So now I'll just copy the description. I'll just paste it here, and here you can see telecommuting, no. As company logo, no. As question, no. And job type, employment type is full time, and required experience entry level, required education high school or equivalent, and function is administrative. And now here you can see finally you need to select the model which you wanted. Here we have trained up with the three models: MLP classifier, passive aggressive classifier, gradient boosting classifier. The final K nearest neighbor is for the live prediction. So here for this part you will be having three different models. I will show you with all the cases. So first let me select the MLP classifier and click submit. So now after submitting, it will be navigated to the predicted result page where you can see what all the values that we have entered. So I have entered the description with the telecommuting no, as company logo no, as question no, employment type full type, required experience entry level, all these details will be shown. And model selected, you can see here I have selected the model MLP classifier. So now you can see the predicted result is fraudulent. So this job post is fraudulent. So you can see the predicted result, and here we have option of downloading the exporting the results in the PDF format. So just if you click download PDF, it will be asking, I'll just save it as fake job 1. So just let me open the exported result. So here you can see the values that we have entered, and you can see the predicted result of it. So this exporting result is as added as our contribution, so that the users can able to save the result for the future reference. And after the download PDF, you can see the suggestion that it is a fraudulent job. So it is mentioning that the job post appears to be fraudulent, so better avoid this job post. Never share personal or financial information. Avoid offers that ask for the money for the interviews or training. Report suspicious listing to the platform or authorities. So this kind of suggestion will be given to the user. And down to that, you can see a model performance overview where training accuracy that we have achieved is 99% and testing accuracy is 98% for the MLP classifier. So according to the classifier that we have selected, the model will be, the graph values will be varying here. Here it is 99 and 98. So now let me show you with the other case. So just click the prediction menu again. So now this time I'll just select this value for the description, and it has still computing as 0, as company logo yes, as question 0 no, employment type full type, as required mid senior level, required education bachelor's degree, function is business development, and this time I'll just select this passive aggressive classifier and click submit. So now you can see the values that we have entered, and you can see the model that we have selected, and you can see this is a legitimate job. So as mentioned earlier, you can just download this as a PDF so that the user can utilize it for the future reference. So here you can see the suggestion as the job post seems legitimate. However, we strongly recommend verifying the authenticity. Do not share personal information or pay money for the jobs. Is also provided as a suggestion to the user. And here you can see for the passive aggressive classifier, the training accuracy is 98% and test accuracy is 97%. And now let me go to the prediction part again. I'll just enter with the other case. I'll just copy this one. Here computing no, has company logo yes, has question no, and this is a part-time job, experience entry level, education high school or equivalent, function is sales. And now I'll just select the gradient boosting classifier model and click submit. So for the values that we have entered, here it is shown here, and finally you can see the predicted result, and the model that we have selected is gradient boosting classifier. The predicted result is fraudulent. So here you can see the performance analysis for this model. Training accuracy is 92% and testing accuracy is 91%. According to the model selected, the values of the graph will be changed here. So now I have shown you with the few cases with each model. In this way you can check with the other cases for the each model also that is provided in the data set that is provided in the test and train part. Now let me move to the live prediction part. So just select this live prediction menu, so it will be navigated to the live prediction from intentionally. So where you need to paste the link from the Intentional website. So now I'll just go to the Google and type Intentional jobs. So here you can see the Intentional website. So it will be showing various kinds of jobs. So you can just copy any of the job. So just copy the link of the website, and here you need to paste the link. And here we have only one model developed for this part of live prediction, that is K-neighbor classifier. Select it and then click the predict button. So now it extracts the job details. So here they have mentioned about the job. So it extracts the information, and according to the data set that we have trained the model, it compares it and it shows the predicted result. So here the job link given is this one. This is the job link that we are given, and you can see the predicted result is legitimate. So even it is legitimate, it will be giving suggestion to the users that this job post appears to be legitimate. Still, always verify the employer's contact details and credential. Never pay for jobs or interview or training. If something feels suspicious, do not proceed blindly, research and verify. And in down the thing we'll be mentioning the model overview. So for this K nearest neighbor, we have achieved the accuracy score of 96.88, and there is an error margin of 3 to 3.12% that has been mentioned in the graph part here. So now let me go to the live prediction again. So we have already seen this job post. Now let me copy this job post, and now let me paste it here. Select the model K neighbors classifier and predict it, and now you can see the job post given is also legitimate one. So now if you are going to give some other for example, if I am going to give this IEEE link in it. So now I'll go to the live prediction. I'll just give this website and click predict. So now you can see it is unsupported job portal. So only the supported job portal will be shown. So even if, for example, this is a general intentional website, so that is, we have not selected any job post. So if I'm going to give this link, so you can see it is failed to extract the job description. Please check your URL. So only if you are pasting the exact job description post of Intentional, it will be predicting it, or else it will not be predicting. So here you can see the predicted result of it. If you want to try another, you can just click try another link and you can check it out. So now let me move to the next part, that is the performance analysis part. So just click this performance analysis. So in the performance analysis part, we'll be seeing the performance analysis with the MLP classifier, aggressive classifier and boosting classifier. So first one is performance analysis of MLP classifier with the precision, recall and F1 values for the two classes, legitimate and the fraudulent, you can see. And next comes the confusion matrix of the MLP classifier, which has the true and predicted level of it. Next is the performance analysis of the passive aggressive classifier with the values of precision, recall and F1 for the two classes, legitimate and the fraudulent. Next, the confusion matrix of the passive aggressive classifier with the true and predicted level of it. Next comes the performance analysis of gradient boosting classifier with the performance analysis parameters of precision, recall and F1 with the two classes, legitimate and fraudulent. Next comes the confusion matrix of the gradient boosting classifier with the true and predicted level of it. So in the performance analysis part, we'll be seeing the performance analysis parameters of precision, recall, F1 with the confusion matrix of three models: MLP classifier, a passive aggressive classifier and gradient boosting classifier. And finally, let us move to the chart part. So in the chart part, we'll be seeing various static visualization chart. The first chart is model performance comparison chart. So in the model performance comparison chart, the first model is MLP classifier, which has achieved the training accuracy score of 99% and test accuracy score of 98%. Next, the passive aggressive classifier with the training accuracy score of 98% and test accuracy score of 97%. Next, the gradient boosting classifier achieved the training accuracy score of 92% and test accuracy score of 91%. And finally, the K neighbors classifier achieved the overall percentage of 96%. So next chart is the fraudulent versus legitimate job count. So here you can see the dataset contains 95.2% of legitimate posts and 4.8 with fraudulent label. So those details is being depicted in this fraudulent versus legitimate job count chart. Next comes the industry-wise fraudulent job distribution. So here you can see the top 10 industries with the fraudulent job posts. The first one is the information technology, second one is the marketing, third one is hospital and healthcare, fourth one is outsourcing, fifth one is internet, then comes the staffing and recruitment, then comes the real estate, then comes the oil and energy, then comes the education management, and finally the financial. So these are the top 10 industries with the fraudulent job post. Next chart shows the distribution of the employment types by job authenticity. So here you can see the number of jobs of full-time, part-time, contract, temporary, and others kinds of thing. So here you can see the fraudulent, whether it is a fraudulent or it is a legitimate one. Next chart shows the fraudulent with this legitimate job post by experience level. So here you can see experience level as internship or not applicable, mid-senior level, associate, entry level, executive, director type of things. Next chart shows the impact of company logo presence on job fraudulence. So here you can see the company logo which is present and which is not present. So here you can see not present is higher number of fraudulents. Next chart shows the frequency of fraudulent job posting by job function. So here you can see the job functions like accounting, administrative, advertising, business analyst, business development consultants, all kinds of functions, and you can see the sum of fraudulent postings in it. So most of the fraudulent posting come from the healthcare provider, human resource, information technology sites is shown this graph. And final graph is distribution of fraudulent job posting by education level. So here you can see the number of jobs for the education level, bachelor's degree, high school, unspecified, master's and associate degree kinds of thing. So in the chart part, we'll be having this model performance comparison chart, fraudulent with legitimate job count, industry wise fraudulent job distribution, distribution of employment types by job authenticity, fraudulent with this legitimate job post by experience level, impact of company logo presence on job fraudulence, frequency of fraudulent job posting by job function, distribution of fraudulent job posting by education level. So these are the chart that is provided in the chart part. And now let me log out. So before completion, let us see about the frequently asked question for this project. So first question is, what is the main objective of this project? So the primary objective of this project is to build a web-based application that uses machine learning algorithms to detect whether the job posting is a fraudulent job post or it is a legitimate, that is a correct job posting. So it will be helpful to the job seekers so that they cannot lose money or they cannot get being scammed by the scammers. Next question, which machine learning models are used in this project? We have used the MLP classifier, passive aggressive classifier, gradient boosting classifier, K nearest neighbor classifier. Next question, what dataset is used for training the model? So we have used the popular employment scam dataset, which contains 17,880 job posting with 18 features in it. Next question, how does the system make prediction? So the system makes the prediction by the user will be entering the details such as job description and other things, and then based on the model that is selected, it will be predicting whether it is a legitimate or the fraudulent kind of thing. Next question, what is the purpose of live prediction feature? So this is the additional feature, that is the enhancement feature that we added from the existing system, so that the user can copy and paste the link of the website from the intention. So the system automatically extracts the job description and uses the K nearest neighbor model to determine whether it is a legitimate or a fraudulent one. Next question, can users choose which model to use the prediction? Yes, we have provided that option that they can manually select which of the model they wanted, and they can see the prediction result based on the user that they have selected the model. Next question, what are the pre-processing steps applied to the data set? So the pre-processing steps are applied or loading the data set, handling missing values. Next question, what features are used for prediction in the user input? So we have used features such as description, telecomputing, has company logo, has question, employment type, required experience, required education, and function. Next question, can the prediction results be saved? Yes, the user can able to export the predicted result in a PDF format so that they can be kept as a future reference. Next question, are there any visual analytics provided in the system? Yes, we have provided various charts. Next question, why do all real intentional links show legitimate? So I have shown you with two cases, but both the things also showed legitimate only because intentional is a reputed job platform with a strong content moderation. So the job listings mainly they will not post the fraudulent job, but for the testing purpose we can just using it to show the users that it can be used in the real-time manner. For that purpose we have took it. Next question, is any personal data stored in the system? No, we have not stored any personal data because we are not using any database in the project, so we are not going to store any personal information in it. Next question, can this system be integrated in other job platforms? Yes, in future you can work on it. So we can use job portals like LinkedIn, Naukri kinds of thing, but it can be done in the future part. Next, final question, what makes this system different from the previous works? From the IEEE based paper, we have included multiple model comparison, real-time job link prediction, selective feature-based prediction, PDF report generation, user-friendly web interface. So these are all the main features that differs the proposed system from the existing IEEE based paper, which makes a practical, interactive and accessible tool for the users, the end users. These are all the things about the frequently asked question. And this is all about the project Advanced Fake Job Post Prediction using machine learning for online recruitment scam detection. And thank you for